Yeah, our debut album came out in 2018, debuted at number 1, and it is 2025, and this will be our sophomore album. What happened? We put out our album, toured it, went to UK, toured it, headline Australia, Canada, United States, selling out. I mean, dude, rocking. New Group of the Year winners, Group of the Year nominee. Like, dude, I mean, it's just happening.
Yeah.
We had a second album. It was ready to go. Sold out Green Bay, sold out Chicago, sold out Minneapolis. In Minneapolis, I wake up that morning on the tour bus and people are packing their bags. And there's this virus. So we're going to take a few weeks off before we come back to Minneapolis. That ended up being years before we got back to Minneapolis. So during that time, no one's listening to the radio. So our song gets pulled off the charts. TikTok comes along and the label literally said, we're not putting out, like, we don't even know if we're going to put out albums anymore. And we're not putting out anything until you're viral on TikTok. And then we weren't going viral because we had no idea what to do. We had a really good show and really good album and knew how to like do the music thing.
Don't need any of that anymore.
Yeah, which they said, it doesn't have to be music. Like, can you cook? Like, we had a meeting. We literally had a meeting and the meeting was Brandon's talents. Is he good at cooking? Is he a good dancer? Could their wives, like, does his wife dance? Like, they want to know if my wife would do dances. And unless like one of those things happen, then you don't get your album. Like, nothing ends up coming out. And they literally were like, well, you're lazy. Like, that's what's happened. Like, and we were trying. We just didn't know, like, what do you... Also, it was during the pandemic. So I remember one time we like did a few videos with all of us and we started getting slammed for not isolating and not quarantining. So I was like, hey, what do you want us to do? And so, yeah, they ended up shelving that album. We got booted off the label. Have to start all over. So we did that. Start writing again. Yeah. Go out and try and tour. It literally is starting over. Like independent self-releases, waiting to try to get a record deal. And then we got another record deal and have a record label now that's going to help us put this music out and got a great album. But it, once again, it takes time. It takes time to start all over.
I love it.